cut it out. What are we, kids? Looking for something?
Oh, sorry, I was just thinking about something.
Me and
Anyway.
Ray? We're just stuck with each other.
Anyways, hi guys, hope you're doing well. Unfortunately, it seems like my my Android device is just freaking out again. It's slowly dying. It's slow death. So, yep, that's just pretty much all that is. I was just looking over my characters, trying to do some stuff, so I'm gonna try and level up Celica Hector, actually. I need to get Hector up there still. He's level 12. I'm gonna save Boey for later, unfortunately, mostly because while I love the guy, we have so much more to talk about, but still, nonetheless, guess it's, you know, guess we'll bring along May just to see how this goes. I guess it's time to talk about a few things and, you know, just talk about the obvious stuff that's been going around on not only the Reddit, but also on a lot of other things that people have been sending me. So, we're gonna wrap it all into one fine little ball. Why are these level 1 and 3? What the heck? And I half expect this to lag as it often does right now because my internet connection's just weird. So yeah, that's just... So first off and foremost, I'm hoping this is the correct one. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that is Lloyd, guys. There's Lloyd in the game. I hate to say it, but... I mean, he's going to be our next, you know, Grand Battle hero, so it's no surprise that he would, of course, get a new artistic design and how he works, but I don't know if I'm crazy, or perhaps maybe, just maybe, he looks a little bad. I don't mean to sound rude to the artist there, but my god, I don't know what it is with his art style. Good lord, also this lag, but hey, he's... His in-game art, or at least for Heroes, is not as nice looking as his one from previous games, or one from previous game, and that kind of sucks. Oh wait, what? No, go back. Okay, thanks, May. So I mean, Lloyd looks okay. I'm wondering how he's going to function correctly, but outside of the art, I'm still kind of in the dark here. So I'm going to just take as a grain of salt when it comes to his artwork, and just kind of go with, okay, yeah, that's neat. Honestly, he just looks so bizarre to me, especially compared to his other art, which is something that people are kind of pointing out. So, yeah, I mean, man, it just looks so bizarre. Alright, but let's talk about some of the more interesting factoids that have come out of here when it comes to data. So, for those who don't know, a little while ago, at least I think I have it. Oh, there we go. That is something as a weapon we found in the data. Well, at least Chip Chocolate over on the Reddit, who has made a lot of this possible, found. Big shout out to him for doing such a great job at what he's doing. Seriously, without him, we wouldn't be able to actually look at any of the data, so I can't claim credit. It's just... You know, he obviously found all of this. This was actually some data from the game that apparently points at something that might be a little bit less interesting. I know a lot of people were hoping for maybe, possibly, like, a summer bikini one, where, you know, like 3 Lucinas in a bikini, because people like that for some reason. I'm joking. Okay, guys, don't actually take that serious, but, you know. Whoa, May. Mouth. But, yeah, I mean... It seems potentially that instead of that whole summer vibe thing that people were hoping maybe, you know, swimsuit edition, it seems that instead we're actually going to be going with brides, which honestly is not that big of a deal now that I think about it, because that's just kind of how it always has been for the most part. Oh dear, I didn't even realize I didn't turn on Danger Zone. I'm not paying attention. This is what happens when I talk. But, I mean, brides are not anything too new to the series right now. For those who aren't aware, at least I think I actually have this art. That was actually Erika. There was DLC in Awakening where apparently, for some strange reason, there was a bride class as a DLC thing, and I can't tell you why that was a thing. For those who are honestly wondering why, I'll just tell you that it was not the most amazing DLC. I mean, they were great. They were a great class, but like Bride is such a strange thing to have, obviously. So when someone comes in and goes, "Well, what does Bride do?" Well, that is the question, isn't it? They could basically use. I think they could basically use bows, lances, and all sorts of other stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, if I recall correctly, yeah, lance, bows, and staves, which is just kind of outrageous. But, you know, they've actually been in the game before, and it seems we may be getting a few of them as an actual summon banner, possibly the summon. I mean, in some regions, summer is actually seen as the time to have a wedding, so I guess that makes some sense. Some rationale to it, and I'm not really sure what's going to happen. Unfortunately, we can't really tell what's going to happen with the whole, you know, bride thing, because apparently the data is far more encrypted than it was previously, and there's no easy way to look at it, unfortunately. So all we have is that weapon stat data again, which I believe I can just pull right on up, just so you can see again. I mean, there's just the bouquet. That's the only thing we have going on it, outside of possibly some new, you know, some obvious things. We also have several new quests coming up that have sacred seals, so I'll just tell you about that when we're done with this. So I'll tell you what characters you're probably going to want to level up for these quests that are coming out in case you really wanted some seals. So, unfortunately, that means I'm gonna have to finish this real quick, like. So, Hector, you can take the brunt of this while I, you know. Hopefully they'll come in and try to attack. Okay, let's see. Anywho's,
let's go.
I really want Celica up because she seems like she's going to be one of the best characters in a long time, by the way. Her stat spread is ridiculous. She has more speed than a lot of characters and a buttload of attack, especially if you have her attack plus, which is even more ridiculous. Granted, she does have to sustain herself a bit more than most. I think she, you know, her weapon only takes effect if you actually have her, you know, at full health, which is not the best, but if you happen to have someone who can, like, you know, chip in to get her back up to full, it's not a bad idea. Like, you know, Lind can actually, or any character that has Ardent Sacrifice can, or bring along a healer. Okay, so unfortunately this is going to lag a bit, so I guess I'll just talk about what's coming up in the other things. I was hoping it wouldn't do this, but unfortunately that's just my luck, guys. So the Narcian Grand Hero Battle seems to be, oh, and that was just my, okay, well, it seems to be coming back as quests were actually added this time, before they retouched his, whole image. Like the, you know, the Grand Battle banner and stuff like that. They just like tweaked it a little bit, but now they're actually bringing it back because there actually are quests in there. And unfortunately, it's going to take a bit to load. Hopefully I can actually get back to the main menu here so I can actually talk about this a little bit more in... God damn it. But again, big shout out to Chip Chocolate. There's tons of new maps, of course, and most of them are probably in that story mode. Okay, so let's talk about a few things you're going to want to level. And this is something that I've said before, because if this is what this is actually going to talk about when it comes to Sacred Seals, we're going to be discussing this before, because, you know, we've discussed this before. As always, these three characters here are people you're going to want to level up no matter what. Always consider leveling up Anna, Alphonse, and Sharina, because they're typically always in quest, because they're the free units you get in the game, and they always kind of focus around them in almost, you know, every facet. The Sacred Seals quests actually focus on, let's see here, you need to KO some foes with Alphonse, Sharina, and Anna, and then also... Ah, boy. Okay, and then you also, according to this, will need to kill some enemies with a high level, a level 20 or more. Felicia. Oh boy, going through this list just kind of gives me a headache. Level 20 or higher. Well, just so we're clear, killing a level 20 or higher enemy with this unit, not having this unit at that level. Where is it? Do I actually not have one over? Okay, well then I'll just go pull up my 5-star one, I guess, which I'm not sure what's gonna happen there. Where are you? Okay. You're going to need to kill a 20 plus, level 20 plus unit with Donald. Oh, goody. And then we move on from there to... I don't know if I have a 5-star of him. Nope, probably only 3 stars, because that's my luck. You're going to need to then kill a level 20 or higher with Drog, or Hana, and Hana as well. And also a level 20 with, I believe, Barst, which I honestly don't see right now, so there we go. I kind of forget if he's the mustache man or the blue hair bulky man that is not. There's Muscle Marth. There we go. You know, Muscle Marth right there. So, you know, those are sacred seals for coming. We don't know what's going to happen, but hopefully we're going to... I'm going to assume that since there are things with KO with Sharina, you're going to, of course, get these characters when you do it with these other ones, like KO like, the first one is just like KO a foe. It's probably going to give you, you know, Felicia, Donald, Drog, Hana, and Barst, so you can do that on your own without having to worry about trying to summon for them, so don't worry if you're going to, you know, worry about that at all. And, well, I mean, that's pretty much all we have to talk about. I will talk about Lloyd in a lot more detail as we get to it. As for brides and stuff, well, it remains to be seen. I have a strong feeling that that is going to be the quote-unquote summer banner, so... You know, have a look out for, I believe, our good friend Erika. Probably is going to be one of the bigger stars there. Probably because she's already been that. I have a strong feeling Lucina is probably going to be a bride as well, just knowing our luck. So I hope you've all had really good luck with the summon banner, and if not, hope you get some, you know, have some great times there, because I think, I wonder what my appearance rates are now. Oh, it's back down to... yeah, last night was kind of crazy. So, I mean, I'm still missing Jenny because I really want to try and experiment with her new ability. So, once I actually get her, I'm going to try out Wrathful Staff and, you know, make something fun for you guys to see. Also, since we're here talking about some stuff, I figured I would take the time to just explain this. Little while ago, we did a poll thing where, you know, I mentioned 3 characters that we were going to do it. I'm working on it. It actually has a name for a series, and it should be up tonight, where we'll be talking about how to build them into the best characters that they possibly can be. These are characters that people oftentimes just kind of go, oh, okay, this is, you know, this character, I'm not really into it. You know, they're either just feather fodder or, you know, inheritance fodder, and... or, you know, just someone that they don't really care about. So I figured we would take a bit, cast some light on characters who previously weren't, you know, all that, and people weren't all that enthused about. Oh, okay, I'll get some feathers, I guess. That's what happens when I don't do these quests. Anyways, and I'm also gonna go and probably do the new banner thing. So hopefully you guys are all having a great day. I'm gonna sign out for now. Sorry for all the rambling. Figured I would talk about it. Anyways, catch you guys soon. Thanks for watching.